Are you looking for the best Intel CPUs? In this video we will look at some of the best Intel CPUs. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Intel Core i7-9700K. Without getting into the Intel v AMD argument here, the i7-9700K is a fantastic processor. Is it as good a value as a Ryzen 7 3700X? Possibly not, but if you are wedded to Intel's ecosystem, that might just be irrelevant to you. 8 cores and outstanding single-threaded performance make this a got-to CPU for Intel fans, as long as you have the cash to put down on it. While it isn't an i9, you get similar performance, certainly in gaming, at a much lower price. If you are wanting to use your rig for other things such as video editing and the like, then it might be best to look elsewhere, but for a multi-purpose general out-and-out warrior that will still be in the budget for most people, look no further. Just make sure you get a decent cooler too, as they do run hot. Number 2. Intel Core i5-9400F. For some time now, the 9400F has been ranked as a favorite Intel CPU by many people. Its price point to performance value has made it hard to beat on a number of levels, especially if you have no intention of going down the overclocking route. Its 6 cores and 4.1 GHz clock when running turbo mode mean it is ample for the majority of things you will want to do with it. It's not as easily overclocked as other models and there is no hyper-threading, but if you are looking for a great CPU and you are on a restrictive budget, this is certainly worth looking into. Number 3. Intel Core i3-9100F. Not everybody wants to or can afford the latest and greatest when it comes to a new CPU. For some people who just want to build out a new multi-purpose rig, sometimes less is definitely more, and the i3-9100F is a great option for people in that position. It's quad-core with a boosted 4.2 GHz clock, which means it is suitable for any budget gaming PC too, especially if you pair it with a half-decent GPU to handle the grunt. 4 cores/4 threads. Up to 4.2 GHz, total storage size equals 512 GB. Max TDP equals 65W. Discrete graphics required. Compatible with Intel 300 series chipset-based motherboards. BIOS update may be required for motherboard compatibility. Number 4. Intel Core i9-10900K. If you are waiting on a new high-end Intel processor for your next build, then this is going to be the one you end up choosing when it arrives over the next couple of days. Like the other 10th gen CPUs, they are power-hungry little monsters, but this is a huge improvement over the last generation, with an extra couple of cores and threads bringing the numbers up to 1 and 120 respectively. Single-core performance here is outstanding, and there can be no doubting this chip will for the brains of many a PC build over the coming year, with good reason. Hunt it down the second it arrives on the shelves. 10 cores/20 threads. Socket type LGA 1200. Up to 5. 3 GHz unlocked. Compatible with Intel 400 series chipset-based motherboards. Intel Turbo Boost Max Technology 3.0 support. Intel Optane memory support.